Welcome ladies and gentlemen to my YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Riga. For my returning viewers and also to my new subscribers, I usually appreciate so much for your great support always. So for now, the Auditor General has now decided to expose the government. Because for now, sisi as a common mwananchi, si tumenyamaza, kumbe the government now inafanya ukarabati yao. So for now, Auditor General is coming out to tell us that Kenyan shillings 44.8 billion collected from eCitizen is now missing. The question is, hii pesa yote imeenda wapi? Again, Auditor General is coming out to tell us that the NTSA doesn't own its TIMS system. Remember, this TIMS system huwa inafanya so many things on the side of the NTSA. So far, you can clearly tell, from those two examples which I have given you, you can clearly tell how this government is operating. Because, first of all, the eCitizen, for now, iko na high rate of corruption. Why? Because the Auditor General is coming out now to tell us that Kenyan shillings 44.8 billion is now missing. So you can clearly note that hii mambo ya digitization, whereby we were told that some of the government bills tunaweza pay through eCitizen, it means that kumbe ilikuwa ukora. Why? Kama ushawahi tumia eCitizen, you can clearly note that any charges ya eCitizen haikosi 50 shillings juu. Haikosi. Kama huwa unatumia eCitizen, lazima ikuwe na charges ya 50. Na hiyo 50 wanakuambia ni nini? Ni eCitizen charges. Hata kama unataka kulipia kitu yote, including the provincial driving license ya NTSA, unalipa ngapi? Unalipa 750. Meaning that hiyo 50 ya juu huwa inakuanga the charges. Na sasa swali ni hii pesa yote, hata kama niyo charges umelipia, hii pesa yote yenye government ina collect from eCitizen huwa inaenda wapi? And that's why now you can clearly tell the Auditor General is coming out to tell us that there is a missing amount. Why? Because 44.8 billion shillings haijulikani mahali iko. Na ilikuwa collected through nini? Through eCitizen. So for now, can clearly tell this government is looking for an alternative option ya kusanya nini? Ya kusanya pesa. And let us talk the truth, because this government, they are looking for money. They are looking for what? For money for coming 2027 general campaign. So for now, kitu wanafanya ni kutafuta pesa. And that's why unasikia hizo mambo za nini? Za fuel levy. Unasikia Ruto ameongeza uko shilingi 7, shilingi 8. On this side na tunaambiwa eCitizen na imepoteza around 44.8 billion. So up to now there is a problem, because this government, they are doing corruption in and out. So up to now Auditor General na amaamua sasa yeye hata nyamaza. Itabidi ame-expose nini? Ame-expose the government. And that's why even the governors, they are coming out to complain that Auditor General should not audit the bursary. Cause wanajua ile ujanja yenye wamekuwa wakichezea hii bursary, now ita come out kujulikana. And that's why now the governors are coming out to clash with Auditor General over planned county audit. Remember, Auditor General sasa alisema that ata audit the county budget on the side of the bursary. Now remember, the governors ndio wako in charge of those counties. So up to now, governors were tense because ile corruption yenye wanachezea hizo pesa, especially hii side ya bursaries, you can clearly tell how bad it is. And that's why hata wenyewe wanakataa Auditor General afanye nini? Audit the bursary funds. So for now hata magovernors pia wamepatikana, because mbona wanakataa Auditor General ku audit those funds? Mbona wanakataa? Na for me huwa naona sometimes our law sometimes huwa inafunika watu wenye wanafanya makosa, because even the governors now, they are coming to hide behind the law. So I want you to listen to what the governors are coming out to say, then we proceed. But before we proceed, ladies and gentlemen, as you always do, ensure you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not subscribed. Otherwise, thank you so much for that subscription. So I want you to listen to what the governors are coming out to say. Then you will clearly tell that the governors are hiding behind the law. Why? Because they are doing what is not right, especially on this sector of bursary. And that's why they don't want the Auditor General to come out and audit the county budget. So for now, I want you to listen to this, then we proceed.
All counties give bursaries through a structured process. They actually have legislation which was passed in the county assemblies by whatever name. Mostly they call it County Bursaries Fund. So it's a fund established under the law with a board and a CEO. And that fund is audited every single year. We actually go to PIC, the Public Investment Committee of the Senate, to discuss audit reports of all funds. But you just don't wake up and say, we want to see how this works with these 6 counties, and we're going to look at the last 4 years. Yet, the law is very clear under Article 229 and also the Public Audit Act that audits must be done within 6 months. The audits we've been asked to do go all the way back to 2021.
Why are we not auditing all the other functions? And we are focused specifically on bursaries, which is a controversial issue. And the answer should be, county governments are not crazy entities. They step in to offer bursaries because there is a need. And why is there a need? The Constitution of Kenya guarantees free, affordable, quality education.
After I've listened now to that, you can clearly tell there is a corruption going on in this country. Because, let us say for example, on the side of the empowerments of Kindiki, unataka kuniambia hizo pesa zote anatoa wapi? Unataka kuniambia hizo pesa zote anatoa wapi? Mshahara ya Kindiki ni kidogo, haifiki hiyo pesa yote yenye huwa anamwaga mahali popote penye anaenda. So for now, hii serikali sahi imejaa corruption tupu. And that's why unaona sahi some of the government officials, they are clashing with who? With Auditor General. Because wanahofia that Auditor General may come out to expose them. And that's why now Auditor General has now decided to expose some of the things, including this one of 44.8 billion shillings from eCitizen. Now remember, eCitizen ni a government. eCitizen ni a government. Even the teams of the NTSA. So for now, hadi tunaambiwa that NTSA si yenye ati inaoperating the teams, hapana. NTSA hawana ati authority ya kuaccess hiyo teams. So for now, you can clearly tell things are not good because hiyo 44.8 billion collected from eCitizen cannot be traced. Sasa swali ni, hii pesa imeenda wapi? Na eCitizen ujue ni a government. Most of the government government sources ama government services zinakuanga kwa eCitizen, including the NTSA, the KRA. So for now, you can clearly tell that all those government services ziliwekwa pale kwa eCitizen for a reason. Why? Because the government wanted to do what? To loot the money. And that's why for now, unasikia Auditor General anakama out kutuambia that hiyo 44.8 billion haijulikani mahali iko. Na ilisanywa nini? Na ilisanywa na eCitizen. So ndio kuniambia hii pesa yote ni nani anasanya hii pesa? Na zinaenda wapi? Na huwezi niambia hii zote itafanyika kama government haijui. Inajua. And that's why the Auditor General now ameamua kufanya nini? Ameamua kusema ukweli yake. And this government wanafikiria that sisi tumesahau that eCitizen developers wali hand over a platform to the government. In 2023, remember very well. In 2023, the eCitizen developers wali hand over e-platform kwa nini? Kwa government. It was on 2023. That's when now that was the year which the eCitizen developers handed over this platform to who? To government. So for now, all the claims tuna claim the government. Hatuwezi sema ati eCitizen developers, hapana, because the eCitizen developers how walisha hand over nini? E-platform to the government. And it was done in 2023. So up to now, hii makosa yote ni government wanajua kitu yenye wanafanya nini? Wanafanya. And that's why unasikia that these government allies malipopote tu wanaenda wana dish out money. Unajiuliza hii pesa wanatoa wapi? By the hizo pesa ni hizi zenye tunaambiwa mara zingine hazijulikani ziko wapi, mara zingine nini audit, mara ingine hawataki auditor general afanye. So up to now, that's now what's happening. So what you need to know as Kenyan is this: this government is now doing corruption at a high level. Why? Because they are desperate and they are looking for money in order to fund their campaign coming 2027. Because some of them pia wanachukua tu pesa ndio waende now, because some of them hawaendi kurudi. Some of them it will be their last terms. So that's why now they are looking for a bit alternative way in order for them to get money. So for now, can clearly tell that Audit General now, these are someone mwenye huwa ana audit, but we as Kenyans, some of the Kenyans huwa hatuamini kitu yenye anasema. And that's why huwa tunajipata kwa shida. But now, let us now understand what Auditor General is saying. Because Auditor General ni mtu mwenye yeye atatuambia what's really going on. So for now, that's now what's happening. The corruption is happening in this government. And already things are now being exposed, including this one of eCitizen and this one of Teams. So for now, Auditor General ameanza kazi yake. Na day by day tutakuwa tunapata nini? Tutapata details. What's your opinion? Drop it at the comment section. Otherwise, thank you so much for your great support. Consider subscribing, commenting, liking, and sharing. Let's meet in another video.